Hey guys, so today's video is going to be a makeup tutorial on this look. This is the exact look I was wearing in my haute look video, and a lot of you guys said you wanted to see it. This was actually going to be a talk through tutorial, but when I filmed this you couldn't even hear my voice very well because my nose was so stuffy, like I couldn't talk properly. I'm kind of in the middle of a cold. I've had a lot of medicine, so my voice doesn't sound too bad right now, but when I filmed this, like my nose was very stuffy. Anyway, this is a very simple look. It's only using a couple of eyeshadows, well, just a few eyeshadows, and it's extremely easy. So yeah, let's get started. I am using MAC's Painterly Paint Pot to prime my eyelids, and I'm applying it with the Zoeva 142 brush. Then I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Vanilla Bean eyeshadow, and on this Morphe flat shader brush, it's a little bit fluffy, I'm going to apply this to my entire lid all the way up to the brow bone, and I am doing this just to set the paint pot in place so that the other eyeshadows can blend easier. I'm going to take this Makeup Forever eyeshadow in the shade M500. I will list all these Makeup Forever eyeshadows and everything else I'm using in the description box, but I'm applying this to my entire lid. This is like a white ivory kind of shade. It's not stark white, but I want this on my entire lid so that it could be very bright. Like on the other eye, you see that it's brighter in the inner corner, so that's what I want. Then I'm going to take this brush by Morphe called M441, and on this Makeup Forever eyeshadow in the shade M322, I'm going to apply this to my crease, and I'm going to start building this color slowly. I'm actually not using a transition shade. Normally I would do like a really light brown and then go in with this color, but I want the entire eye to be green. Like I want the whole eye to have this green color and nothing else. So I'm starting to apply this very lightly into my crease and bringing it up a little bit just to diffuse it and add like a soft layer. Does that make sense? I kind of want to use this green as my transition shade. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just applying a soft layer to my outer corners and dragging it into the crease and make sure it's nice and blended and blown out. Then I'm going to take my MAC 217 brush and apply that eyeshadow with a heavier hand. So I'm going to start dragging this out in like a cat eye shape. As you can see, I kind of like brought it out in kind of like a side triangle. Does that make sense? I hope so. So I'm just going to apply this color just a lot more precise than I was with the Morphe brush. And I'm just going back and forth with that color and building the color. I just want the color on the outer V and then dragging it all the way into my inner corners. Then I'm going to go back into this ivory shade from Makeup Forever, and on a flat shader brush, I'm just going to kind of go over the spots that kind of were blended away. Then I'm going to go back into the green color and just build the color slowly. It's a lot of back and forth, going back into the ivory shade, going back into the green shade, just so everything blends nicely and they both stand out. Then I'm going to take a makeup remover wipe, any wipe or anything like that, and I'm cleaning up the outer edge to make it like a very sharp cat eye look. I think it looks really pretty. Then I'm going to take this brush. This is a Sophie 345 brush, and I'm using this to highlight my brow bone. I used the ivory shade, and then I went into Makeup Geek's Shimma Shimma, and I highlighted with that as well. So I'm going to finish my face, well, I'm going to start my face makeup before I finish off my eyes. I'm using my Cover FX primer. It's the Calming Primer. I love it. Then I'm going to take one of my favorite foundations of life. This is the Bourjois Healthy Mix Serum in the shade 52 Vanilla. And I'm applying this with a Morphe G6 brush to my entire face. Oh, nice, Kathleen. Nice. I'm going to apply some under eye concealer, and I'm using my Maybelline Fit Me concealer in the shade 15 Fair. And I'm just applying that to my inner tear duct area because I have a lot of darkness there, and then just applying it in like a downwards triangle shape to not only cover my dark circles but to highlight underneath my eyes as well. It's going to brighten my under eye area. I'm blending this out with a Morphe, what is this called? A Morphe G2 brush. Then I'm going to set, okay, I couldn't open this for a second, but this is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Medium. And I'm just going to set my under eye concealer with this. This is a Coastal Scents brush that doesn't have a name. But yeah, I'm setting my under eye concealer and I'm setting the rest of my face with that as well. Then I'm going to finish my eye look. I'm taking this Stila Stay All Day eyeliner in the shade Damsel. I love this eyeliner because it's very pigmented and then it stays on my waterline forever. It's amazing. I love it. It's a very warm brown, which I actually really like, so yeah. Then I'm going to take this beautiful pinky brown shade from Makeup Forever in the color M600. I actually think it's labeled as pinky brown. I'm pretty sure that's the name of it. So yeah, I'm taking this on a Sigma pencil brush and I am smudging that underneath my lashes, like on my lower lash line. I just think this pinky brown shade looks really pretty with that matte green, that dark matte green shade. I don't know, I think it's a really pretty combination. So I'm just using a pencil brush to put that. Then on a fatter pencil brush, like a smaller blending brush, I'm just gonna blend out that eyeshadow I just put down to make it a little bit more smoky and there's no harsh lines. Then I'm going to take Makeup Geek's Shimma Shimma, and on that same Sophie brush I used earlier to highlight, I'm going to highlight my inner corners with this. And I am doing a very intense inner corner just because everything else is so matte. Then I'm going in with another Makeup Forever eyeshadow. This is in the shade M618, and it looks black, but it's a very, very, very dark chocolatey brown. This is an e.l.f. angled brush, and I am just putting this on the outer half of my eye, kind of to act as a very, very soft eyeliner look. Very, very soft, just like a subtle hint of deepness, kind of. Then on a blending brush, I'm going to go into that same dark eyeshadow and just add a little bit of something extra, just to deepen up my lash line just a bit. Then after that, I'm just curling my eyelashes with my Shu Uemura eyelash curler, and then the mascara I'm using is the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I'm applying a thick layer of that to my top lashes, and then I'm going in with the Clinique Bottom Lash Mascara for my bottom lashes, of course. Okay, so to finish up my face, I'm taking this Too Faced bronzer in the shade Milk Chocolate. It's the lighter one. I love this one so much. And I'm taking that on a Zoeva 127 brush. By the way, for those of you asking for a Zoeva review on the brushes, I'm waiting for my eye brushes in the mail. Since they're not in the United States, it takes a really long time to get to me, so I'm waiting for my eye brushes in the mail while I smell this chocolate. And yeah, I'll definitely get a Zoeva review to you as soon as I can. So yeah, I'm just contouring with this brush and this bronzer, and I love it. It's a beautiful, just a beautiful shade. I love the Milk Chocolate a little bit more than the regular Chocolate Soleil, especially when I'm a little bit more fair. Then I'm going to take this Cindy Luminizer by The Balm. To me, it's a blush and a highlight. For people with darker skin tones, it's definitely a highlight, but I use it as both, so I'm not going to highlight today. I'm just using this kind of as both. It's a really beautiful peachy shade, but it gives a nice iridescence since it is like very shimmery and beautiful. It acts as both for me. Then I'm going to go in with my lip combo, and this is ColourPop's Lippy Pencil in the shade Lumiere. Wink wink, best lippy pencil that ColourPop has. Just kidding, not really. Then I'm going to take the lippy stick in Lumiere as well. By the way, if you guys didn't know, this is the lipstick I created with ColourPop. I will link it down below in case you want to buy it. No pressure, buy it. Just kidding, not really, buy it. Please. Anyway, so yeah, I hope you liked this tutorial. It was requested. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!